Welcome back, guys, to where I'm going to be giving you guys my opinion on the submachine guns. Submachine guns run this game. So many people use them. They're, I believe, the most used gun in the game. All of the submachine guns. People just like to rush in this game, Black Ops 2. I'm going to start with my favorite submachine gun. Everybody should know this by now. Vector. This gun is just crazy. I like to use long barrel and foregrip on it. The foregrip just makes it even more of a laser. But long barrel, you will get more damage for your wow, that was terrible. For your how far you're shooting. The hip firing on this gun is as good as it can get, I believe. It may look a little bit funny to hip fire. Like, I believe it'll be a lot easier to hip fire on the PDW, but if you get used to it, this is even better. Just because of how the PDW is shaped, it'll probably be easier to hip fire on that. This has it's one of the most damaged, one of the most submachine guns that has the most damage. There's not much else to say to it, it's just my favorite. You should try it out if you haven't already. It's even good with the silencer. Okay, next gun. MP7. Great starting out gun. This is the first gun I used. I went like 40 and 7 on raid. First time I got this game. This is a great gun and has a nice fire rate. The silencer on this is great. That's all I use. Silencer and what is that? Fast mags. This thing gets mood swings. Sometimes I can do great with it, and sometimes it's terrible. Sometimes the fire rate goes all over the place. It has a really weird fire rate. It has like a gun period or something. Just because sometimes it could be doing this well, and then other times I'll be shooting and it just goes all over the place. And this gun, if you can get it on the right month, yeah, you'll be fine. It long barrel, and I don't really see a point in that, but if you are not using a silencer, which does bring down its recoil, you should use foregrip or red dot sight, which will also bring down the recoil. Okay, next gun, PDW. Another great gun. This is also one of the first, this is the first gun I got gold. Great gun. It has really good recoil, especially if you spam the trigger. You don't just hold it down all the way. If you just spam it, you'll get a lot better recoil out of it, and the fire rate will go up almost about double. The reloading is fairly slow, so if you put fast mags on it, that should take care of that. Or if you just, there's so much ammo in here that you will only have to reload like twice. Like you can see right here down at the bottom right of my screen, I have 50 in this mag and I have 100 left. So if I shot off those 50, I only had one more to reload. I don't remember how much it comes in all, but and if you want to be crazy and put extended mags on it, that's great too. Another suggestion, if you are playing on a map like this, I suggest, wow, another tongue twister. I suggest that you use rapid fire. Just because it's a small map, and rapid fire with this much ammo is amazing. You have to be really up close. Like, if you spam the trigger, you might be able to get people from this far, but if you're like from here to this guy, you're just gonna tear him up. It'll be crazy. Next gun, MSMC, PDW's brother. Really good gun. It has all the same stats as the PDW. It just has less recoil, which is really weird because the stats of recoil are the same, but PDW seems to have more recoil. I like to use quick draw and long barrel on this just to give it more range and to be able to aim in faster when I'm up close to somebody, which is really great. Hip firing on this gun is amazing. This is what most of the pros use, is the MSMC. They just, I believe, like the feeling of it. The sights are great. You have that one middle sight that you aim with. It's a lot better than the PDW, in my opinion, even though I started out with the PDW, and I'll always love the PDW. Next gun, Cheekum. Really underrated gun. Nobody uses it. You might find one person and the person's just so good, and then you try it out and you're like, but why? Why are they so good with it? Hold on. It's really on how you use the gun and what. I'm trying to kill myself. I thought I put that on me. Sorry about this. Anyway, Cheekum. If you use the laser sight and red dot, you will be unstoppable. Especially if you can spam that trigger correctly. You don't want to just keep clicking it. You want to time it so you click it just as the last round stops. Because you can even hear, if I shoot like this, there's a pause. But if I wait a couple seconds, it's kind of hard to master, and I still haven't done it totally. But you can get it so it'll go in one fluid motion. Sorry about that. You can put select fire on it, and that will just keep it going. It sounds really weird. It has a really high fire rate, but it's a lot of fun. I suggest you put extended mags on it just because it doesn't have too big of a mag. What else can I say about this? And a lot of people were asking about why is there rapid fire on it, and that's exactly why. So when you do put select fire on it, you can make it go even faster, which I don't see a point in. You are freaking crazy if you do that. Okay, next gun, Scorpion. Another great gun. A lot of pros use this. It has the highest fire rate. It has fairly good accuracy, especially when you put foregrip on it. Foregrip just makes it pretty much a laser. If you are having, here's a tip for you. If you are having trouble getting this gun gold, if you still need headshots, put select fire on it. You will get a lot better headshots. It'll be a lot like the Cheekum, but the recoil will make the person go up. It'll make it go up to the person's head. I know I'm not showing that off very well right now, but I think it might be a little bit different on bots. And also the fire rate will go up if you spam the trigger with select fire on. Peacekeeper, not showing just because it's a downloadable weapon and not too many people have that. But I will give you what I think on it anyway. That is more an assault rifle to me, just because of how far you can shoot and how the damage is at that, how far that is. But if you put what I like to use on it is silencer and fast mag. I think that's like the best combination, just because it has a little bit slower reloading time. If you want to put laser sight on it, that's great too, just so you can get those people up close. Because it doesn't have the best accuracy with hip firing, which the Scorpion is amazing at. I think this has the highest accuracy at hip firing. So if you want to hip fire, that's what you should do. You should have fun with that. Another thing that I like to put on the Peacekeeper is the red dot sight, just because it has that mentality of being a assault rifle. It just makes me feel even cooler with a red dot sight on. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Please like this video.